Electric vehicles are the future of transportation, and every year, more and more automotive manufacturers offer an expanding selection of electric vehicles in their lineup. Here in the Philippines, only a very small number of electric cars and sedans ply our roads. The majority of electric vehicles in our country are 2- and 3-wheeler types. This can be attributed to a lack of charging infrastructure for electric vehicles. Without charging stations, potential electric vehicle users are dissuaded from buying these cars due to range anxiety, a fear of having insufficient battery power to reach one's destination. As of December 2020, there are only 38 publicly accessible charging stations all over the country. With so few of these available, most electric vehicles are charged at home. Having a full-fledged charging infrastructure will greatly increase the general public's acceptance of electric vehicles. With this in mind, our team investigated our country's readiness in building such an infrastructure, while also looking at possible approaches to do so, given existing policies, codes, and infrastructure capabilities. We have 2 projects that support the Department of Energy's electric vehicle program. The first one involves developing an Accreditation Protocol for minimum performance standards of electric vehicle charging stations in the Philippines. The second one is a field demonstration of this charging station. These projects take stock of local and international best practices on electric vehicle charging stations and facilities, and then apply this to pilot charging stations in Cagayan City and UP Diliman. To start, we identified 3 modes of charging. First is AC charging, which can be further subdivided depending on the charging current and placement of the charger. Second is DC fast charging. And the third is battery swapping, where discharged batteries are removed and replaced with fully charged battery packs. We also reviewed the most common charging protocols and interfaces used by different electric vehicles in the market, of which there are many. These interfaces differ in the number of arrangement of contact pins and are generally incompatible with one another. Our team also took a look at existing laws and regulations that may be applicable to electric vehicle charging stations. In addition, we reviewed pending bills relevant to electric vehicles, such as the Electric Vehicles and Charging Stations Bill that was recently approved on 3rd reading in the Senate. With all of this in mind, 5 pilot charging stations were put up, 1 here in UP Diliman and 4 in Cagayan City. 20 electric tricycles provided by the Department of Energy were to be filled up in these charging stations. To ensure compatibility with our charging station, we retrofitted the e-trikes with standard charging inlets both for AC slow charging and DC fast charging. Our pilot charging station in Cagayan City, developed by Cagayan State University, features slow charging, fast charging, and solar assist. Here in UP Diliman, in addition to fast and slow charging and solar, we also have battery storage in the charging station. Based on the study conducted by Cagayan State University, fast charging results in the most favorable ROI, payback period, and benefit to cost ratio. Fast charging with solar assist has the highest net present value, while slow charging has the most advantageous internal rate of return. With the solar energy system installed in the charging station, we found that the total annual production of solar energy is higher than the total annual consumption of the electric vehicles. This means that the electric vehicles were powered totally by clean energy. In summary, we found that existing international standards and best practices are easily adaptable to the Philippine setting, and that local policies and guidelines can be used to set up charging stations. Further, the implementation of standard charging station protocols will ensure safety and foster consumer confidence in the electric vehicle technology. Our project also established that the operation of charging stations is a feasible investment and that renewable energy can be used to power these electric vehicles. Hopefully, with these projects, we could support the government's program towards clean and sustainable transportation for the Filipino people.